Congratulations, Class of 2022. I am Jason Capuno, CFO and Director of Financial Services. On behalf of myself, the Financial Aid Office, and the Bursar's Office, and the entire TUW family, we are all very proud of you for completing your program. On this special day, take some time to acknowledge all the sacrifices and all the time and effort that you have put into your education. Give thanks to the people who have inspired and supported you throughout this journey. And most of all, remember to celebrate your achievements. Again, we congratulate you and we thank you for allowing us to be a part of your success.
Dear 2022 graduates, I'm Kim Strickler, Senior Director of Enrollment Counseling, and on behalf of the Admissions Department, we want to extend our profound congratulations, admiration, and praise for your remarkable achievement. Virtual learning requires a tremendous amount of self-discipline and time management, and for most of our graduating class, you manage these challenges alongside full-time work, family commitments, and a pandemic of all things. Your commitment to higher learning inspires us. Cheers to reaching the finish line, and we wish you all the best on this next personal, professional, and academic journey in your lives. Congrats again, 2022 scholars.
Hello, my name is Mary Smith, and I'm the librarian. Congratulations, graduates. It has been my privilege to support and contribute to the growth of your information literacy skills during the completion of your program at Touro University Worldwide. You found, evaluated, and used information from the library, and today is proof of your success. As you continue on your path, I encourage you to be lifelong learners and wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Hi, I'm Monique Bergman, Director of Academic Advising. On behalf of the advising team, which includes Pam Toda, Ellen Schwartz, Nicole Laurel, Sakina Sato, Ty Crew, Lori Blink, and Barb Foster, we would like to congratulate you on finally reaching this point. Through the countless hours and the ups and downs, all that hard work has finally paid off. We truly wish you all the best, and we're honored to walk alongside you through your academic journey. So congratulations once again, and do take a moment to celebrate the wonderful you.
Good afternoon, Class of 2022. I'm Wei Ren, TUW Registrar. On behalf of Mavic, Sia, and Tara from the Registrar's Office, happy graduation day. It has been a pleasure to help you through this wonderful journey. May this only be the beginning of your success and glory. Always follow your dreams and believe in yourself. Congratulations and best of luck on your future journeys.
Hello, TUW graduates. I'm Irvin Sorinosos, the IT Director at TUW. On behalf of the IT Student Support Team with President Agasin, I would like to send a warm congratulations today and wishing you the best on your future endeavors. It was a pleasure getting to know you during your time at TUW.
It is my honor to officially convene the 2022 Commencement Ceremony for Touro University Worldwide. Will everyone please stand for the National Anthem? Welcome to the 11th annual commencement for Touro University Worldwide. I am Dr. Abby Harris, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies. We welcome you today as we join together to celebrate the achievements of our graduates. I would like to begin by recognizing the candidates. Today, we recognize your dedication to education and your accomplishments in research, scholarship, and applied knowledge. I also welcome the parents, spouses, partners, and children of our graduating students. And finally, I want to recognize your faculty and advisors.
I'm honored to speak to all of you today as part of the Touro University Worldwide administration. First of all, congratulations to the Touro University Worldwide graduating class of 2022 from the School of Psychology and the Associate in Arts program. Alongside the program directors, Dr. Abby Harris, Dr. Michael Epstein, and Dr. Godwin again, we are grateful to be part of your celebration today. It is unfortunate that we still cannot see each other face to face, but I hope that these words that I've composed in this speech will suffice on this momentous commencement day. Before I move forward, I would like to invite Dr. Again to greet and speak with the graduates of the associate's degree.
I, Dr. Domingo, will provide the overall school address. I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate the graduates of the Associate of Arts in General Studies degree program at Touro University Worldwide. Welcome, graduates, family, faculty, and friends. Today is a significant day in your educational journey as we celebrate your graduation. You got to this through hard work, perseverance, and dedication. This is a major milestone in your journey, and you have opened the door for many opportunities and pathways. We know that it was not easy to get to the finishing line, as everyone was facing the monumental challenges of healthcare crisis caused by the COVID-19 and much more. Life is a process. Paying attention to the experience of the process remains important. Your associate degree is part of that process. When you leave today, think about your next process and how you can make it a little bit better for yourself and for others. After today, tell someone about your next process in life and eagerly allow them to tell you about theirs. Whatever your next steps are, I commend and congratulate you again on your forward movement of courage, resilience, persistence, and finally success in attaining your Associate of Arts degree in General Studies. Thank you, and always know that you are very much appreciated. Now back to Dr. Domingo, who will provide the overall school address.
Thank you, Dr. Again. Graduation is a time of reflection, and each of you should take a moment right now to reflect on what sacrifices you had to make along with the challenges you had to overcome on your path to accomplishing your educational goals. I know the COVID-19 pandemic has been hard on the whole world, but despite this, each of you have put on the armor of resilience and persisted in your attendance and learning here at TUW. This is, of course, on top of each of your own personal challenges to attain your educational goals. Some of the examples I have heard from you are parents staying awake late into the night, frantically typing up their written assignments after sending their kids to bed, reading articles or watching videos in the organizational break room in order to substantially respond to a discussion post once they get off work, or tragically dealing with the death of loved ones while trying to push forward. Most of you have encountered similar obstacles, but all our paths have converged today here on Commencement. When you are knee-deep taking your courses while trying to balance your personal and professional responsibilities, this day may have seemed a lifetime away. But now you are here, and I would like to validate your feelings of relief, joy, and accomplishment after all the challenges you have overcome. At this point, I want each of you to reflect on all the people in your lives who have helped you reach this great academic accomplishment. To quote directly from Mr. Fred Rogers, from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, anyone who has ever graduated from a university, anyone who has ever been able to sustain good academic work, had at least one person, and often many, who believed in him or her. We just don't get to be competent and compassionate human beings without the love and care from other people. Now, I'd like to give you an invisible gift, a gift of silence to think about all those who have nourished you in the deepest part of your being, anyone who has ever loved you and wanted the best for you in this life, that are not around right now. Some may be far away on this occasion, and some may have already passed on from this life. I'd like you to have a moment of silence right now to remember their faces, their tender words, and their warm embrace. Whomever you are thinking about, just imagine how grateful and how proud they must be that during this extra special moment in your life, you were remembering or sharing this time with them in Thanksgiving. In behalf of each of the TUW faculty members who have guided you in their courses, programs, from the associate's degree to the bachelor's degree to the master's degree to doctorate's degree, I hope I can also embody their own sentiments today. I would imagine your professors would collectively say, "We are extremely proud of your academic accomplishments, and we fervently hope that every time you go for a job interview, apply the knowledge and skills you have gained from your courses, take initiative to make a challenging choice at work, actively help a fellow colleague where you work, or cherish this personal achievement. You should be hearing our collective voices over your shoulder saying to you, 'You made us proud.'" In closing, congratulations again to the Touro University Worldwide graduating class of 2022 from the School of Psychology and the Associative Arts program, and welcome to the next chapter of your life.
Thank you. Congratulations, graduates. I'm very proud of each and every one of you on this wonderful accomplishment of completing your respective program. All of you have put in tremendous effort to accomplish your educational goal, no matter what life events you endured. You pushed forward and exemplify our 2022 commencement theme of moving forward in the power of knowledge. I pray for your continued success as you move forward in life, and that you also pass forward the knowledge and experience gained throughout your educational journey with TUW. We know that it is the knowledge and experience of others that equipped and helped each of us to get where we are today in life. One living example of someone who shaped lives as he moved forward in life is our keynote speaker, Richard Bury. Richard Bury is a first-generation Panamanian, American-born, and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Richard currently lives in Manhattan, New York, with his wife, Deborah, and their two sons. A graduate of Yale Law School and Harvard College, Richard is also a lecturer at Yale Law School and a public service fellow at NYU Wagner. Richard was named CEO of Robinhood in September 2021. Robinhood funds, supports, and connects community organizations working to lift New Yorkers out of poverty. In 2021 alone, Robinhood invested over $170 million in hundreds of New York City poverty-fighting organizations. As deputy mayor of New York City, Richard was the architect of Pre-K for All, which for the first time offers free, full-day, high-quality pre-K to every 4-year-old in New York City, expanding enrollment from 19,000 to nearly 70,000 children in just 18 months. He also launched Schools Out NYC, offering free after-school programs to all NYC middle school students, created an initiative to recruit 1,000 men of color to become public school teachers, and launched the Mental Health Reform Initiative. He created the city's first Office of Minority and Women Business Enterprises, exceeding $1 billion in minority and women business enterprises that were contracting for the first time, and managed over a dozen city agencies and offices as well. Most recently, Richard served as CEO of the Achievement First Charter School Network and Chief of Policy and Public Affairs at the Knowledge in Power program, KIP. Before joining City Hall, he founded the national nonprofit iMentor and was president and CEO of the Children's Aid Society, one of New York's oldest and largest child welfare organizations. It is with great honor to introduce TUW's keynote speaker, Richard Bury.
Greetings. It is my joy to celebrate with you today, and my honor to be among the first to say congratulations to the Touro University Worldwide Class of 2022. I know that each of you comes to this day after a unique journey. Between work and family and the thousands of obligations on your shoulders, you have made the smartest investment that anyone can make. You have invested in yourselves. The theme of today's graduation is moving forward in the power of knowledge. Your accomplishments show the power of those words. Moving forward to earn your degree would be an accomplishment in any year. But to do so in 2022 is nothing short of remarkable. The last 2 years have rocked our world to the core. The global pandemic, economic instability and wealth inequality, our national conversation about race and justice, threats to democracy at home, war and oppression abroad, catastrophic climate change. It would be understandable in this moment to look at the world and to despair, to give up, to stand still. But I am reminded of some powerful words from civil rights lawyer Bryan Stevenson. Hopelessness is the enemy of justice. By doing the work of investing in yourselves, all of you are a testament to the truth of those words. In a world where it would be easy to despair, you have chosen hope. In a world where it would be easy to get mired in the past, you have chosen to believe in your future. Believing in yourself is a brave and beautiful thing, especially when things are tough. I want to share a personal story about my own journey to believing in myself. In 2012, I was starting my 5th year leading a New York City nonprofit organization when I got an unexpected call from Bill de Blasio, who had recently been elected mayor of New York City. His signature campaign promise had been to launch Pre-K for All, to provide every 4-year-old in New York City with free, full-day, high-quality pre-K, and to do it in a 1.5 years. To my surprise, the mayor asked me to become his deputy mayor and to make this promise a reality. So I did what any rational person would do when faced with such an extraordinary opportunity. I said no. When I talk about this, the story I usually tell is that I said no because it was personally impractical. Not only did I already have a great job that I loved, but I was living in the suburbs and would have had to move back to the city to take the job. That meant selling our house, taking our children out of their schools and away from their friends, and moving away from the community we had made for ourselves. And as a bonus, I would get to take a big pay cut. That story is all true. I had real anxiety about all of those things, especially the impact I knew it would have on my family. If I went a little deeper, I'd tell you that I wasn't sure that pulling off full-day pre-K for all of New York City was possible at all. We'd be adding an entire grade to the New York City school system in a 1.5 years, a grade that would be bigger than the school districts, the entire school districts of San Francisco or Boston or San Antonio. But if I went all the way deep, The biggest reason I said no was not because I thought it couldn't be done. The truth is I said no because I didn't think that I could do it. I did not believe in myself. So with regret, I said no. One day, a few months later, after the mayor had taken office, he called and asked me to come into City Hall. The mayor hadn't given up on me. He talked about this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to improve the lives of New York children for generations to come. The next night, the mayor and the first lady hosted my wife and me for dinner at Gracie Mansion. That's the mayor's official residence. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't regularly get invited to Gracie Mansion to have dinner with the mayor. So it was a big deal for us. And after that dinner, after he pitched this again, as my wife and I made our way back home, I looked at her and I asked, "Are we doing this?" And she said, "Yeah, I think we're doing this." I took the job. Now, this was the most stressful period of my life. I stopped eating, I couldn't sleep. The work was fiendishly complicated. The hours were long and the stakes felt so high. And I did feel tremendous guilt about the sacrifices my family was making. And by the way, I was still 100% sure that I was going to fail. But we did it. We made pre-K for all happen in New York City. We did it on schedule, and we did it without scandal. Pre-K for all worked because thousands of New Yorkers all decided to believe that we could do the impossible together. How many of us give up on the opportunity to do great things because we refuse to believe in ourselves? I began this talk by describing the tremendous challenges facing the world. But the beautiful thing is that we have the power to take those challenges on. By doing the work, by earning a degree, each and every one of you has proven that you have the grit, the smarts, and the heart to accomplish great things. The world needs you to keep going, to improve your lives and the lives of your families, yes, but also to use your gifts to make this world a better place. Thank you for listening to me, and once again, congratulations to the Touro University Worldwide Class of 2022.
I would now like to introduce the 2022 Touro University Worldwide School of Associates and Psychology Valedictorian, Carissa Craig.
Congratulations, class of 21-22. We made it. Not only did we successfully complete our programs, but we did so during a pandemic. What a crazy upside down world we've been living in. 2 years later, and we're still here meeting online. What I hope we can take away from this is our fortitude to succeed during difficult times. We now know what we are capable of achieving. I stand before you today, well, virtually, as your class valedictorian, and honestly cannot believe how far I've come. First, I would like to thank my children for always holding me accountable and keeping me on task, which wasn't always easy. I'd like to thank my fiance, whom I met during a pandemic and just 2 weeks before starting my master's program. If we made it through that, we can make it through anything. I'd also like to thank my fellow classmates and the staff and faculty at Touro University Worldwide for their encouragement in our online spaces. I learned so much from all of you. As a working mother, I could not have completed my degree without quality online programs like this one, so thank you. As I reflect on my educational journey, I know it was not a straight path. Like many of us here today, I faced obstacles and challenges that I had to overcome along the way. I am a first-generation college student raised by a single mother. At one point, we lived in a shelter for abused women and children. When we got on our feet, my mother sometimes worked 2 jobs to support us, and we moved around a lot. I can count 8 moves my senior year of high school alone. Education was on the back burner for me for most of my life. I was called a daydreamer, and I struggled to focus. I graduated from high school with a 1.7 GPA and decided to enroll in community college, but quickly dropped out. I lacked faith in myself and thought that college just wasn't for kids like me. Fast forward 15 years later and 2 babies, and I got a job working at a community college as a receptionist. That was when I finally began to understand what education could do and how it could change lives. Though I had little faith in my own abilities, I was tired of living paycheck to paycheck and decided I wanted to be the first in my line to go to college, but not the last. I started with one online class, and then two, and a few years later, I had earned 2 associate's degrees. I completed my bachelor's degree during the start of the pandemic in 2020, the same year my oldest graduated from high school. We celebrated together in the living room, dressed up in our regalia. Then in August of 2021, I completed my master's in psychology with a concentration in educational psychology and earned a 4.0 GPA. It took me 10 long years to get here, but I made it. I will say, for those of us who are parents, that kids listen to more of what you do than what you say. And I'm proud to say that I have one child in college and another who will start in the fall. So I can officially say that I broke that cycle in my own family. What turned it around for me was finally learning to believe in my own abilities. Thinking about that future version of myself fueled me on my journey. I found that I also had a passion for helping other struggling students find their passion. I have now worked in higher education for 17 years, and I've made it my goal to connect with students and provide guidance, as well as opportunities to succeed. Education is the single greatest weapon we have against poverty and oppression. By being an example of what is possible, I hope to promote and motivate others to do the same. That is what I encourage all of you to do today. Go out and tell your story. Each one of us has a story, maybe one like mine. We now have an opportunity to lift the next generation. We can do it in small ways, like within our own families or in larger groups. We can now be an example of what is possible. We know it wasn't easy, but it was possible if you try and you work hard. As Ruth Bader Ginsburg once said, real change, enduring change happens one step at a time. Congratulations, class of 21-22. Now let's go out there and be that change.
Thank you, Carissa. It's almost time for the moment that everyone has been waiting for. I would like to introduce Dr. Sheila Lewis, Provost, to the podium.
CEO, Dr. Finale, I now have the honor to introduce the candidates who have completed the requirements for the following programs. Associate Program in School of Psychology, PsyD in Human and Organizational Psychology, Master of Arts in Psychology, Master of Science in Forensic Psychology, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Touro University Worldwide and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Touro University System, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degrees of which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities attached thereunto.
Courtney Barber, Shirley Bryant, Ann Bucksbaum, Alex Campos, Anne Michelle Corcoran, Stephanie Dowell, Milik Dubrow, Tori Ellis, Roger Goodman, Gabriela Hernandez, Giovanna Higgins, Dahlia Kerrigan, Maureen Lindsay, Lachelle Long, Carlos Martinez, Dominic Merrill, Kimberly Morgan, Lauren Ogren, Takita Owens, Brittany Pimental, Nasiba Ramjan, Daphne Renee, Amanda Savage, Richard Scaife, Rachel Seifert, Nancy Steinberg, Lindsay Terpstra, Tracy Totino, Ernesto Acosta, Jensen Atwara, Adesola Biobaku, Crystal Blair, Angelica Bocella, Claudia Brown, Coalesce Brown, Keisha Burks, Pierre Cadeau, Sarah Cohen, Amanda Cordova, Carissa Craig, Gentry Crowley, Tiziana D'Agostino, Rhonda Daly, Megan Denai Wardak, Leonela de la Cruz, Sherry Jean Denny, Michael Delena, Amberlyn Din, Carmen Edie, Chernelle Edney Stilley, Matthew Estelle, Vanessa Fanny, Jessica Flores, Philip Fowler, Denise Garcia, Danya Gasub, Madeline Gobrial, Paul Gordon, Jillian Gotthelf, Daniel Goya Lane, Christopher Gregor, Frankie Lynn Gregor, Azucena Gutierrez, Shoshana Hecht, Joseph Hine, LaShannon Hogue, Victoria Howran, Corinne Ingui, Tiffany James, Chana Janowski, Shireen Johnson, Lauren Johnson, Tony Jones, Katrina Jones, Shalon Jones, Heather Marie Kay, Lachey Keat, Nicole Kendrick, Heather Nipschild, Amy Laughlin, Jung Yun Lee, Nancy Lee, Kristen Lee Nicholson, Maxwell Levy, Alejandro Lopez, Otto Marquis, Nina Musgetti, Claire McGrail, Brianna Mell, Jasmine Moore, Miriam Mushi, Aisha Mohammed, Jermaine Noblin, Sarah Ann Osborne, Jasmine Parker, Ashley Pernice, Regina Piscatelli, Dixon Poku, Richard Raff, Eureka Ravelis, Lila Rivera, Fabianis Rodriguez, Linda Rodriguez, Kara Sambucino, Oki Sams, Kay Scott, Chazia Scott, Lourdes Shanjani, Vivek Sheth, Anna Silva, Eva Spencer, Dominique Spooner, Melissa Stembridge, Shakira Torres, Megan Trong, Inna Tindick, Cynthia Vera, Michaela Volbrecht, Christopher Warren, Kyle Williams, Amanda Wolcott, Jean Usen, Meshi Zilberstein, Damilola Ayeni, Rashid Ugribe, Roshan Adams, Janelle Allen, Yitzchak Brewer, Rebecca Buskell, Christine Charnecko, Deanna Curatolo, Joshua Dukas, Asia Edwards, Melina Estevez, Charles Feller, Alita Flowers Saucedo, Ryan Francis, Karen Galbut, Jonathan Gelman, Carrie George, Sonia Gonawicha, Zaira Gonzalez, Francis Grant, Gina Greger, Desiree Henderson, Heather Hughes, Kingsley Jonatabam, Chaya Kanan, Lizelle Klopper, Bathsheba Klotz, Alana Levine, Yolanda Lewis, Angela Maraglia, Yisroel Mond, Jade Rodriguez, Andrew Rosario, Yael Roth, Rosalba Savage, Rivka Schaffel, Chana Skura, Maracia Solomon, Leora Tesler, Diana Touro, Katrina Trena, Leah Wangler, Antonia Angeloni, Rosanna Crane, Jasmine Gibson, Keisha Glasgow, Lisa Hernandez, De'Erica Perryman, Cecily Robinson, Faye Stern, Edward Watson, Salvina Zulfigar,
First, congratulations to the 2022 Valedictorian. Next, I would like to thank the university staff who planned and executed the commencement ceremony today, and express my appreciation to the faculty and administrators who gave their time today to participate. Thank you, Richard Bury, for your remarkable speech. Your presence means a great deal to our graduates. And thank you, TUW School Director, for presenting the school address. And thank you, Dr. Sheila Lewis, TUW Provost, for coordinating this academic affair, as well as our Master of Ceremonies. And now, graduates, wherever you are, please rise. It is time to move your tassel from the right side to the left side. If you ever forget which side your tassels goes on, remember you wear it on the left over your heart to remind you of Touro University Worldwide. Graduates, pat yourself on the back, you made it. You may now call yourself alumni of Touro University Worldwide. We are very proud of our graduating students. And on behalf of all of us, we wish you, your family and friends the best. I am confident that you gain the necessary skills to navigate the challenge in our ever-changing global work environment toward building a successful future. Thank you for selecting TUW. Please enjoy your day of celebration with your family and friends. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. I would like to say that commencement is a time to celebrate and cheer, a time to reflect on past experiences, and a time to look ahead to the future. For many of you, this ceremony marks the end of your experiences at TUW, but it is also a new beginning. As you venture on to the next steps in your lives, we wish you only the very best. Congratulations to the class of 2022.